Whoa, on Facebook?
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you, bro.
Every wide receiver in the NFL
Uh-oh.
wants to be the top target.
Got the
Two
Cowboy.
players will be trying to be that today. It's Nelson's Packers going up against Bryant's Cowboys.
Larry, we find ourselves...
Watch this shit, bro.
I'm about to, hold on. I'm about to invite you to the job.
Yeah, watch this shit. Everybody watched me look too wild last week. Oh, you streaming it?
Yeah.
To match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that'll
I don't
carry
fuck with
over the
nice
back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The acceleration on that shit too slow. Yeah, I think you're right.
Prescott on first down.
Give me that.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery, 37 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they
I won't buy y'all no
snap.
snacks. So hurry up and make sure that thing clean up.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Now Elliott. And, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back, right around the 26. 2017 for Zeke Elliott, a mixed bag. Would he play, would he not play? Well, he missed the 6 games from weeks 10 to 15. He still finished, though, Charles, 10th in the league in rushing.
Just tells you about the talent that he has and how explosive he is and what he brings to the table. Look, he averaged 98 yards per game, 98.3 to be exact, a full 11 yards higher than number 2 Todd Gurley behind him. So that just tells you, if he plays a full season and he's averaging that type of yardage, I think Dallas's win numbers go up.
Elliott running right, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, it's cut to the
The
screen.
evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school.
Or GameCube. Or GameCube.
He's all pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
He has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III.
Yeah, he's calling you out with that shit, bro. He's calling you out with that shit, bro.
And that is incomplete.
You kicking it?
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner.
Oh, we playing legit. Let's go.
We just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but
Good
they
luck.
have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
No, because it's on the mic.
And this one's going to be touched.
I got my
right
mic
at
on.
about the
Yeah.
35-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
I got the mic
They
on.
would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now Rodgers. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And down to the 36-yard line here. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Again, it's Elliott. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. A gain of 13 and also a 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Had a good move, but only able to work it to the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. Now Elliott. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Throwing. Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And his kick is good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he fires one incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Rodgers handing to Montgomery. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Nice move by Lewis. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on.
Bro, I turned my mic off.
So the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he is into the end zone.
Smoke a runner. I just realized the Smoke a runner.
Ezekiel Elliott, 27 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
That nigga's a runner. I forgot Smoke is a runner.
Partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Bailey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
is Rodgers on third down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a handoff, running off, tackle right. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Nick Perry coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Bailey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Throwing is Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
He completes it to Jordy Nelson. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Given 16 yards on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Nelson left side. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On first down, Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Malik Collins forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus... And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Anthony Hitchens in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So it'll be first down here after the run. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way down into a double team, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They go play action here on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. You got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. The toss play to Montgomery. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Ten yards still left on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Montgomery a first down and then some. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 78 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Set to return, this is Jeff Janis. Oh, what a move. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing now is Rodgers. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On second down, here's Rodgers.
The Cowboys versus Seahawks, right?
Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
Where are you watching this from?
It'll be a
The
pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
You got 2 TVs in your room?
Now Rodgers. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots.
Oh, you switched over. You switched over a channel.
Pick of the game. And now fourth down.
Oh. We did that. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Still going. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Packers a first down. To throw is Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
Is it on? Hey, what channel is it on?
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally you think that wears down a defense.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Malik Collins in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
319!
No.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And no, it's incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. And out now come the Cowboys. A first down carry by Elliott. Dances by him. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. They go to Elliott again. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 46 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense, because you can hand it to him, as we've seen, but you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
It's a short kick taken near the 18, and that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can Randall Cobb on the breakaway. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, 71 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A give to Elliott running left. And now running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
The
and now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th.
With the close play yesterday?
Really nice starting
Oh
field
yeah, I'm
position
tripping.
here for the offensive unit.
Saturday. I'm tripping.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Rodgers will try again on second down. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyrone Crawford in there with pressure yet again. And that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Throwing on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Following the interception, here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. 2nd down, Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And it's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. David Irving in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This is Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You got the big lead defensively.